End of today, you will be graduates instead of just seniors. So congratulations on that. I want to apologize to you too that we have to do it this way. It's the way of the world right now. Unfortunately, you've missed some of the best weeks and last couple of months of your career. I'm sure you'll make that up when you're seniors in college. And although we are just doing a virtual tribute today, actually 3 months from today, on August 22nd, we want to have a on-campus graduation ceremony for those day students or any of you who will be returning to the Boston area for college. And that's why we chose that late date. Actually, until mid-July, no graduation ceremonies are allowed anyway by the state. When I greeted all of you in the beginning of January, staff and teachers, I had said, welcome to the Roaring Twenties, a play on history of the 1920s, which was a very difficult time in the world. I had no idea that 2020 would rival 1920. And I'm hoping that, and I'm sure that this decade of the 20s will get better and better and better. But what comes to mind for those of you the historians is one of the greatest presidents of the United States, one of my heroes, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who spoke to the world at that time and said, the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. In other words, don't let fear get in the way of your dreams. Be cautious, but not fearful. Don't be afraid to reach out to us. We'll always be here for you. You're a wonderful class. The teachers and the staff, house parents, we all miss you dearly. Think the world of you. Don't be afraid to reach for those dreams. Even if they're postponed for a little bit, continue to aspire to those dreams. Don't allow fear to get in the way. As I said, we're here for you. I want to turn this back over to the students because it is a tribute to all of you. Please accept my congratulations. We're very proud of you, and good luck after you leave CATS.
The valedictorian historically has the highest GPA and academic achievements in the senior class. The title comes with an extreme amount of dedication, hard work, long nights, and lots of snacks. On behalf of the entire administration, I'm honored to announce today that we have 3 valedictorians in this year's senior class: Dora Chen, Caden Stone, and Maya Stoylova. Not only are these students academically driven, but they each contribute many other things to our school community. They can be seen involved in school activities, smiling, and lending a helping hand. At this time, we will unmute for a quick moment to give these students a round of applause for this honor. Thank you.
Get in, big parade. Congratulations, guys. Well done.
Hey, congratulations.
I love you, Dora.
Proud of you guys.
You're the best.
Hey,
You did it.
deserved.
Number ones.
So proud of you guys.
Thank you and congratulations to our valedictorians. Dora, Maya, and Caden will now address you.
Hi everyone, today is an exciting day. I don't know if you know me, but for those of you who do not, my name is Dora, and I'm frankly not surprised if you're one of those people who are pulling their hair out trying to figure out who I am. And I'm even not surprised if your brain just went blank, because I've been living off the grid before and after this coronavirus thing went down. Speaking of the coronavirus, I'm sure we all know that the world is plagued with many problems: diseases, climate change, poverty, the lack of toilet paper in Target. However, despite all that, we were still able to graduate together. So I would like to congratulate everyone. I'm not sure if you recall, but I remember distinctly the day 2 years ago when I first came to CATS. Back then, CATS had no assembly hall. Oh wait, it still doesn't. Oh. But even before I walked in, I thought about my graduation there at CATS, and never had I expected myself to participate in this ceremony through the webcam. I'm sure we all remember the day when we first came to CATS and the day before spring break when we waved our friends goodbye and said, "I'll see you next month," not knowing that the next month had a hold of us. In a few words, we changed, they changed. The year remained the same, 2020, but gained the reputation of what can potentially be the year of Pandora's box. We went from hugging each other to social distancing, from impulsive buying in South Shore to panic buying on Amazon, from binging in Sarah's Pizza to binge watching Netflix, from the loudest crew the world could ever ask for to being masked into silence. Silence due to the fear of death that has apparently touched everyone around us. As thousands fall and we stand, I think to myself how much I missed. I missed being dragged out of bed by my friends, missed the Mexicans who hung out in the lawns on the weekends, missed the Brazilians who congregated in the lounge during lunch breaks, missed the echo of the piano reverberating through the math salon, missed the football field where my peers used to play. Hell, I even missed the terrible cafeteria food. I miss those days because those were the days, the irreplaceable days that will forever be the punchline of our lives, that will carry us through the good times and the bad. And no matter how bad the situation gets, the bad can never overpower the good. Because I remember the time when we got the flu together, we all healed together. To put this in a standard APUSH thesis format, although we're thrusted in the sea of frustration, it will eventually remind us of how to swim and breathe again. Thank you very much.
So let me first acknowledge how unique our situation is to be taking part in a Zoom semi-graduation / senior tribute meeting. I did not even know what Zoom was until a few months ago, and now it seems like a household name. Rockefeller would be proud. Anyways, part of our human brain seemed to have normalized this whole life in a pandemic thing quite quickly, although not always so seamlessly. I've seen different ways people cope with our situation, and it seems that the universe has been kinder to some people more so than others. On a slightly lighter note, our class did get the short end of the stick when it came to senior privileges and celebrations and the sort. We will never have our senior prom, so sophomores, take note. Always attend your junior prom, even if it inconveniently runs up against AP week, because you might be living in a global pandemic during your senior year and not be able to attend it then. But there's a bright side to this whole pandemic thing, for me at least. I don't have to memorize the speech. I can read it from my laptop. And I don't know about you, but I'm not that good at public speaking. Like, I've done Model UN since 7th grade and 4-H for even longer. And every time I have to formally address a group of people, excuse my vulgarity, but I sweat like mad. Usually mainly from my armpits, sometimes just from one armpit, and it's never the same one every time. It's a little strange, but let's just say I've ruined a lot of shirts that way. And there are 3 main reasons why I somewhat seem presentable speaking to you all right now. Number 1, I took a shower, and I haven't been outside in a few months that much, and so taking a shower, yeah, that's different. Number 2, I don't see any of your faces right now. I have Zoom minimized, my speech pulled up. As far as I can tell, I'm speaking into the void. And number 3, over the years, I've learned how to somewhat deal with this wretched, gut-turning feeling in my stomach right now. And I think in the end, it will be worth it. The end being more ambiguous, the end of the speech, the end of this year, the end of our high school careers, the end of the next chapter in our life. I think it will be worth it. And in the end, everything will be okay, or at least more okay than it is now. But after this is over and we all go back to normal, something will be fundamentally not normal, both in our lives and in the world. One of which is being that this is a Zoom call. And before the end is here, I challenge you to do something that makes your stomach wrench. It makes your armpits sweat. Give in to temptations and expectations while breaking them at the same time. At least once before we all go. As long as you stay 6 feet apart. And I hope that you've had some sort of positive impact on many of your lives, like many of you have affected me. And if you and I personally didn't know each other that well, at least look around you or look at the names written on the black screens and recognize that many of them created the person you are today, and you have brought some sort of sunshine into their days. Thank you.
So, unlike these two, I decided to slack off this year. I took two studies talking about the vastness of the universe. Let me tell you, it's huge. It is so huge, you cannot even fathom its hugeness. Imagine this. There is us, there is this country, there is the Earth, then there is Jupiter, the solar system, and then finally, there is the universe. The universe is so freaking big that the whole solar system pales in comparison. Now, there is you. You don't just vanish in comparison to the universe. You vanish into its vastness like disappearing star does. You don't matter. Now, we can choose to take this in one of two ways. One, there is nihilism, and two, there is taking that you don't matter as a gift from God, or whatever you believe in. If you don't matter, then your problems don't matter, which is somewhat of a comforting thought to me. And your problems also become far less significant than your existence. I don't matter. I might matter to my family, to my friends, to my community, but not to the world. My existence, or the lack thereof, will probably not change the world. Not unless I become Mother Teresa, or the Viennese Academy of Fine Arts doesn't quite appreciate my artistic talent. But even then, I still don't matter. One thing I learned during my senior year, as I was sitting on the CBS pavement, completely out of my senses, if you know what I mean, was that I do matter to myself. That sounds selfish, I guess, or maybe not. Still, my existence matters to me, and what I do has the potential to change my life for the better or for the worse. I spent many years hiding in my room, learning things that did not interest me, and became a book hugger. Instead, I could have made memories. I could have been writing and nuancing my own existence and making it all matter. The thing about selling your soul to the devil, that is your GPA, is that you don't realize what you're getting yourself into. It won't matter, you say. Yet, years later, you learn it matters. It matters that you miss getting on a stage, going to a party, or waiting in line in front of the dean's office. It matters when you lose sleep, skip lunch, or dream of an assignment you didn't even submit. It matters when years later, as you're writing the speech, you're proud of yourself. And yet you realize that the price you paid might not have been worth it, because your health, physical and emotional, is the thing that matters most. It matters so much that without it, nothing else truly matters. I had this moment, it was on a Thursday evening, I believe, when my friends and I were sitting in the cafeteria, far past the time when we're supposed to be, just laughing and casually teasing each other on the brink of happy tears. I remember looking at them, no longer trying to see to them, but just awaiting the moment when that familiar sadness was about to settle in our eyes. It always happened. Moments like this always happen at the end of every single meal, right before chronophobic anxieties found their place at our table. They simply lingered there like the Boston winter lingers in March. Just like the future looms over us, lurking behind a corner with a date, May 22nd. Still, I've come to believe one thing. We've all had our moments, good and bad, but now it is far easier to remember the good ones and forget the bad ones ever existed. Maybe in the grand scheme of the universe, these moments are insignificant. They don't matter any more than we do. But to us, and to you as well, these moments come and go, leaving their mark, much like a falling star leaves its tail behind. This is life, and we're yet to learn to endure happiness and sadness, and the relative insignificance of both. Still, you might as well treasure the few moments when you truly live, where you matter, instead of trying to find significance in something as insignificant as high school academics. Truthfully, the most significant part of my high school career were my friends and teachers. I'd like to thank all of you today. First, I'd like to thank my college counselors, Mr. Cassidy and Dr. Hooks, for just being the best college counselors one could wish for and always hearing me out and supporting me. Plus, I'm sure they'd be pretty upset with me, especially Mr. Cassidy, if I didn't mention them in the speech. Then, I'd like to give a shout out to the English department for making my high school career more bearable. Ms. Brown, thank you for not only helping me with essays, while also becoming one of the first people I ran to when something, good or bad, happened. Also, Mr. Levine, thank you for challenging me in your classes and helping me see a different side of literature. I'd also like to thank Ms. Misuka, Ms. Mariana, Ms. Carol, and Mr. O'Donnell for their support. Now, just as importantly, I'd like to thank my parents and my friends. Thank you. Liv and Sasha, you two give the best advice. Tran, you better be proud. Vimy, can you believe I'm graduating? Anna, Kai, Jan, and Alexi, you guys were the best part of my senior year. I love you all. I wish we'd found each other earlier. Honestly, without you, Anita, I'd be 5 pounds skinnier. And without you, Ollie, I'd be 5 pounds heavier. Jan, I still laugh when I think of studying at 8 and hiding behind cars. And Kai, without you, I wouldn't have anybody to discuss identity politics or extensive metaphors with. And finally, Chichi, I don't even know what to say. Anyways, here and now, I'd just like to thank all of you and tell you guys, especially the underclassmen, to remember to stop looking at your feet and gaze up at the sky. It's vast and it's blue. It's big, bigger than you, bigger than your thoughts, bigger than your problems, and definitely bigger than your grades. It also gives you perspective. Though you might not matter in celestial terms, you matter in personal ones. Don't waste your life, especially the years you're supposed to be immature and childish during, to play adulthood. Enjoy the small things. Do something that matters to you. Have lunch with your friends. Argue, eat good food, go to concerts, get on a stage. After all, we're all merely players. And fall in love or think you did. Most importantly, however, slack off a bit during your senior year. It will be worth it, trust me. Honestly, if I'd gotten paid for all the crap I did this year, I could probably afford to pay full tuition at an American college, or the first year at least. Regardless of what you do, however, know the price you're paying and its scope in your existence. Don't trade your health, your happiness, or your future for something insignificant. Just remember that you matter as much as you don't, so you might as well make the best of it.
Next, we'll hear from our student body president, Luisa Maya Toledo. Luisa, before you begin, I want to thank you on behalf of everyone at our school for all you have done as a leader in the government this year. You are persistent, innovative, and kind. You listen to the voices of your classmates and bring concerns to the administration with suggestions and solutions. You are a natural leader, and it has been our pleasure to work closely with you this year. Luisa?
Thank you, Style. Hello, everyone. My name is Luisa Maya, but you probably know me as the president of the student government. This is the day we've all been dreaming of since 9th grade. Looking back, we've crossed out the dates in our calendars. We've all complained about homework and curfew. We've ranted about the cafeteria food. But most importantly, we've also laughed together, made friends for life, celebrated our achievements, and ultimately, we've come so far and defeated the odds to graduate together. Our journey at CATS is analogous to a music box because each student resembles a pin that makes up a harmonious song when brushed against the comb. The teachers and faculty functions as a knob of the music box, while the student government resembles the gears, which connect the faculty to the students. Throughout these years, we have played different rhythms. We started out by turning the knob slowly and getting to know all the different pins in the disc. As we get to know each other, the better each component starts to work in accordance with one another. Although we are all scattered around the world, we are still attached to the same cylinder. We are still playing the same song, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, but we are still one melody, one entity. And as one entity, this year, we have accomplished multitudinously. We opened up the school store, we unblocked video games, and we were granted the permissions to go to the mall on Wednesdays. We also promoted school dances, charity events, integration activities, and fundraisings. All these accomplishments are credited to each and every member of our school, who made our song unique and diverse. We would like to especially thank our student body vice president, Nora, our treasurer, Susan, all the senior advisors and leadership group who work tirelessly to plan each event and mobilize every member to participate. And I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to every member who helped set up before each event and cleaned up afterwards, to the extra shifts some took at the school store, to taking pictures during each celebration, to giving up Friday lunches and even leaving school at 5 a.m. just so we could sell fresh donuts in the morning. On top of all that, I want to recognize the contributions of Professor Mike as our mentor, driver, and advisor. Every single person has an irreplaceable place in the student government. Even as we leave, the student government remains here at CATS. As more notes join the song, the old pins are not removed from the music box. Some pins might change a little, and the tones might change a little, but the music box continues to play our song. Thank you.
Lisa, good job.
Thank you to Dora, Kaden, Maya, and Louisa for your speech and your participation in today's program. The final few segments of today's tribute will include a dedication video for the seniors brought to you by the staff and faculty at CATS, in addition to photos submitted by some of our seniors. Following the tribute video, I will address the class of 2020, formally announce the details of our hopeful in-person graduation ceremony that Mr. Bonaventura mentioned earlier, and finally a short video to recognize all seniors graduating by advisory group. So please join us.
CATS class of 2020. I miss you guys. Just want to wish you guys the best of luck in the future and a life filled with happiness. Good luck, love. Yay!
Congratulations, CATS Academy Boston graduates. You did it. Especially Mr. Mayhew's senior homeroom advisory students. Kenny, Ian, Sandrea, Maya, Loesa, Lake, Miles, Raphael, Jolyn, and Kirana.
To the class of 2020, I want to thank you for allowing us to be part of your educational journey. You are all unique and have come from all parts of the world, but now you have one commonality. You are graduates of the class of 2020 from CATS Academy, Boston. Go make us proud.
Happy graduation day, class of 2020. There are no words to describe how proud I am of all of you. I hope that when you go out into the world, you remember all of the love and the support and the fond memories that you've made with the CATS community members.
Words of wisdom from many, many Disney movies. So the first one, it says, Hakuna Matata, always let your conscience be your guide. Things will look better in the morning. All it takes is faith and trust. In every job that...
I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
Right, so I want to make this special video for seniors. I thought I'd wear a hat, as many of you know. My Friday tradition to wear a hat to school.
Good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. Reach for the sky. There is a big blue sky waiting right behind the clouds. Sometimes the right path is not...
Happy graduation, seniors. You've made it. I've spent 3 years with some of you, 2 years with others, 1 year some of you I've been around for 4 years, and it means a lot to me that I've gotten to spend that time with you. So when you get...
To the seniors, but especially Anne, Jenny, Anna, Paulina, Jean, Sally, Casey, Shelley, Yuki. It's time to say goodbye. It's been great. I'll miss you.
What's up, Cats Academy? I'm Jalen. I'm Juliana, and we're bringing you the news.
100 bands in my pocket, it's on me.
Congratulations, seniors. Congratulating.
Awesome.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone.
Hi everyone. A few quick notes before I address the entire class of 2020. First, to my advisory. I'm really sorry that I suggested we postpone our advisory lunch till after spring break. That was just a bad call on my part. You're all awesome. I'll miss you, and I owe you all lunch. Secondly, to my AP Stats students, remember to write your answers in context. You're ready, you got this.
As you go out into the world, don't forget the lessons you learned from literature. If you've been reading The Great Gatsby with me, go for the green light. Risk everything to get the dreams that you have, but choose your dreams wisely, and I will be rooting for you. If you've been reading Lord of the Flies with me, I want you to remember that in any situation, no matter how bad, there will be heroes, there will be leaders, and there will be people who are kind.
Hello seniors, this is Mr. Radcliffe here. Whilst obviously extremely sad to see you seniors leave our school, I am actually really excited, and there's a really positive thing. Walking around the corridors of Cats Academy, I see your guys' enthusiasm, your creativity, your hard work, your drive, and this is what the world needs more than ever right now.
Hi seniors, I just wanted to say congratulations and that Binks and I are very proud of you.
Hey everyone, just a quick note to my seniors. I'm heartbroken that we all can't be together to share this day with you. Remember, life is not a dress rehearsal. You only get one shot. So go out there, chase your dreams, make me proud.
All right, congratulations to seniors at Cats Academy this year. Good luck next year. If any of you decide to become hairdressers, feel free to stop by and help me out here.
You always push beyond your limits. You always push to make yourselves better. You often go above and beyond my expectations, and sometimes I have no idea how you do what you do.
Hey seniors, it's Coach Wilkins here. I just wanted to reach out and extend my congratulations to all of you on graduating from Cats Academy. And whether you were here for 1 year or if you were a 4-year Griffin, you all left your mark on the community, and you all should be really proud of your accomplishments in graduating from Cats Academy.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations. I so wish we could all be together on May 22nd to see you, hug you, and wish you all the best and Godspeed as you head off on the next of your life's journeys. This poem that I'm sharing with you, entitled The Bridge Builder, was given to me by my first principal in the early 80s. Yes, indeed, long before you were born. This gentleman was the epitome of the best in leadership, and he handed me a copy and said to me, "Son, you're a fine teacher. Take this poem and become a bridge builder." I certainly hope that my professional time these last 40 years has lived up to that expectation. For you, I hope that you all find the greatest of joys in doing for others, building bridges to help them and join our world together in peace and appreciation for all. God bless you. It's been a pleasure to know and serve you. My very best always, Dr. Hooks. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Now to the class of 2020. It's been truly an honor to have you in class, to get to know you outside of class, to watch you on the stage, on the playing fields, on the runway, even in the kitchen. You're an incredibly talented group, and you'll do great things in the future. But most importantly, I know that you will use your talents and your voice to do good in this world.
You are now high school graduates. I have enjoyed teaching and mentoring many of you for the past 4 years. I will miss all of you. Please keep in touch.
You are missed. We love you. We wish you all the success in the world. So, from Miss Lomax, good luck out there. The future is bright in this unpredictable world of ours because of all of you. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Love you all.
Please don't forget us. Come by anytime, and we will be happy to see you. Love you guys.
So for the class of 2020, I miss you guys tremendously. As I said, it really bums me out that I can't see you graduate, but we will be together soon. So until then, be well, be safe. Miss you guys. Bye.
You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go. Have a fantastic summer, seniors, and lots of love to you all. Bye-bye.
I love you, I miss you, do big things, and be kind.
So keep going and go Griffins.
Love you guys. Thank you very much. Bye. And good luck with the rest of your lives. Share them with us.
Go be heroes, go be leaders, go be kind. I know that whatever we are as humans, that you guys are the best of us.
Happy graduation.
Congratulations, seniors. Thank you for everybody who participated in that video. I have some final closing words for you. Congratulations, we made it to your graduation day. I know it looks a little different than we had anticipated, but nevertheless, you are now graduates and life will go on. For today, I want to make sure that you know that the people who work at CATS do so for this moment. We love to watch you grow and develop. We like to teach you stuff. We like when you get in trouble so we can give you lectures and wise words. But mostly we like the moment when we get to send you onto your next journey, because we know that you're prepared to meet the challenges you will face with determination and open-mindedness, and we are proud to call you our alumni. I don't have some big life advice or guidance for you, but what I do want to say is that I hope you enjoyed your time with us, whether it was a year or 2 or 3 or 4. I hope that you remember the little moments at CATS fondly and often. I hope you remember assembly as the one time of week we all got together to hang out. I hope you remember the dorms as a safe place you called home and probably broke more rules than I ever want to know about. I hope you remember sitting in your classrooms and being appreciative of the passionate teachers standing in front of you delivering their lessons. I hope you remember your advisors and advisory group, the hardest project you ever finished, the sandwich line, winter basketball games, Spirit Week, the spring musical, and or whatever other things had some minor or major impact on your life here. Life moves on, and with it, you take cherished memories, maybe some regrets, bonds of friendship, skills, and resources to be the best person that you were meant to be. My hope for the class of 2020 is that you embrace your resilience, compassion, and innovation, especially in these trying times, to do big things and make your mark on the world, no matter how small. I love you, I'm proud of you, I miss you, and good luck. I know that this graduation has been an extremely unique situation, but I'm thankful for all your participation today, and I hope that everyone in the class of 2020, their family, their friends, and the entire support system feels proud and fulfilled of their accomplishments. Today is for you, about you. Although we could not be together today physically, Cats Boston aims to host an in-person graduation on Saturday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. The event is subject to change, of course, with the COVID-19 guidelines and restrictions from the government. So more details will follow, but we hope to host and we hope to see you there. Our final segment of today's tribute is a video with every senior's name by advisory. Our program will close at the end of the video. Before I share the video, I want to thank every senior for letting us watch you grow. Thank you to all the teachers, house parents, staff, and administration who put an incredible amount of work in to make our school successful and make our students feel safe and loved, not only today or during this recent online learning, but over the past several years. A special thank you to the leadership team for your guidance and support of our community. And finally, everyone who participated in today's senior tribute. Seniors, good luck, go get them, and stay out of trouble. Class of 2020, we love you. Thank you. Have a good day.